Many have come to protest, many to pray, but most have come to participate in what has become the best show in town.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
Isn't it, though? Big weekend of football coming up.
Yeah, baby.
They got the BYU Cougars Arizona game. This kicks off a pretty tough stretch for BYU. 6 games in a row. So you got Arizona this weekend. Utah next week.
And Arizona's 4-1. They're not ranked, but they're still a pretty good team.
They're good. So after that, it's Utah, Iowa State, Texas Tech, TCU, Cincinnati, who just beat Iowa State last week.
Yeah.
So it's a stretch. And is it this week that Missouri has Alabama?
Alabama comes to Columbia, Missouri this weekend, baby.
That's pretty big, too.
Going down.
Are they?
They're going down.
Yeah, Missouri is, sure. Yeah.
Do
you really believe?
Sadly mistaken.
Do you really believe?
We got a shot. We got a shot this year.
You always have a shot.
We got a Heisman Trophy running back. We got a quarterback that's had a good year so far. Don't bog me down with your strength of schedule facts. Just we're undefeated and we're good to go.
Okay. Well, good. We'll keep our fingers crossed for them. And Nebraska's what? What are they doing?
They're going to Maryland.
Yeah, a matchup of 2 4-1 teams after our big win against Michigan State last week. So
nice.
Maryland's the next stop.
How about they beat Michigan State?
38-27 maybe.
They seem to be. Yeah. They seem to be the real.
It was a very strange game. It was a very strange game. They started off winning 14-0, looked great, and then there was about 2.5 quarters of just what the hell's happening.
I hate when that happens.
And then the last quarter or so was excellent. 38-27. Yeah.
Maryland's been pretty good though.
Yeah, they're both 4-1. Let's go. It's going to be a good game.
Well, something a little bit bigger maybe than football. Possibly slightly more important.
The NFL game last night. The New York Giants kicking the crap out of the Philadelphia Eagles.
Did they?
Yeah.
Oh wow. Stu won't be at work today.
He lost 2 in a row.
Oh, he's what a shame that will be.
A puddle of tears.
Huh. Oh, they did not look good.
Really?
Week 2 of the Eagles.
They were unbeaten.
That's correct. They were.
Huh. How about that? Okay. And they were beaten by
Giants.
The New York Football Giants.
Were the Giants winless? Was this undefeated against?
No, Jackson Dart is just really good now. Now that they're starting him, it's really exciting to watch him play.
And what's his face? Scadaboo,
Cam Scadaboo scored 3 touchdowns.
Oh wow, nice. Okay, so
that's the big story.
There's a sea change happening for the Giants
big story.
right now.
That's they're slightly larger than that.
And former Nebraska Cornhusker Wandale Robinson with a great touchdown as well. So yes, I think that things are changing for the Giants.
Okay. But slightly larger.
Something bigger than that?
And all of this is that the Israeli government formally agreed to the ceasefire peace deal with Hamas yesterday. Wow. And so under the agreement, first unveiled by President Trump last week and signed in the following days of intense negotiations in Egypt, Israel now has 24 hours to withdraw to an agreed-to line within the Palestinian territory. So they're going to partially withdraw.
Yeah.
And that was one of the concessions they made, though. It's a big one because, I think they're kind of tired of Hamas and being attacked.
Yeah. And Hamas is tired of it, too.
Yeah. They're tired of dying.
Yeah, I was just going to say, we're at what, a level 7 or 8 of the Hamas rulers now?
Don't start none, won't be none.
And they're like, maybe those guys were wrong.
Yeah, they've lost a lot of leadership. Israel's really good at that. In the Iran situation, which, by the way, Trump was also responsible for, the Iranian-Israel accord there.
He seems to be an integral part of what's happening in the world.
He does, especially on the peace side of the ledger. But Israel got all the generals, not all of them, but many of the top generals and the top nuclear scientists in one location by tricking them. I mean, this was a Mossad operation that was ongoing for months and months. And they compiled all this information. They used AI to figure out their pattern. And so they made a fake phone call that there was an emergency meeting on how to deal with Israel's attack.
It worked.
Got them all in the same place and then killed them all with a missile.
Suckers.
Incredible. Just incredible.
I love it.
So they've killed a lot of leadership, but they've agreed to the ceasefire. They're not going to shoot for a while. That was one of the things Netanyahu said. We're never going to do that. We're not going to stop until they completely disarm and get all the hostages back.
And Israel had some airstrikes overnight in some locations.
Wow.
I mean, hey, look, we got 24 hours, bro.
Yeah, and they're going to use them.
Just a little reminder.
Yeah.
Still here.
Uh-huh.
So Israel conceded that. Hamas conceded on giving up all the hostages at once. Okay, supposedly. We haven't seen it yet, but they're supposedly going to deliver on that.
It's 72 hours.
72 hours to get them all back?
Hostages, yeah.
Okay.
And then Israel is releasing the hostages.
So you've got
prisoners.
Listen to this.
Yeah, is that 5,000 though? Is that what I heard?
Let's see. I'm just looking
thousands,
at the numbers.
I thought.
Yeah, it's a big difference, as it always freaking is.
Always.
Yeah.
Every single time.
Hundreds of Palestinian detainees.
And I bet those prisoners aren't starving.
Yeah. Good point.
No kidding. Yeah.
Digging their own graves.
Jeez. I mean, what hell they must have been through, all of these people, over the last 2 years of continual starvation, rape. I mean, they've been treated like garbage,
At the
tortured.
miracle, many of them, and we'll see, I guess.
Yeah, we'll see
are
how
still
many.
alive.
I was going to say, and those are the lucky ones.
Right.
If they're alive.
So Hamas signaled their support for the peace deal yesterday.
Happy to announce that we have reached a deal for ceasefire to put an end to the aggression and also to proceed to a permanent ceasefire and the withdrawal of the army and to allow the aid to enter to Gaza and to open the Rafah crossing from both sides.
He was hit with a heat-seeking missile right after that announcement.
We got 24 hours. We got 24 hours. I do love to hear that quote. I hope it was translated perfectly. We declare an end to the war today and the start of a permanent ceasefire.
Yeah.
I hope. I mean, hearing Hamas say that?
Yeah, pretty amazing. And it's so amazing that even the mainstream media is realizing just how amazing this is.
Make no mistake, it looks like President Trump has actually pulled off something here that many presidents before him have failed to do.
Just need to underscore what an enormous moment this is for so many people in this region, for the people of Gaza who have endured 2 years of war, for the families of these 48 remaining hostages who have endured 2 years of absolute agony. This is a watershed moment.
We've heard it again and again from a number of people today, really giving credit to President Trump for getting this deal over the finish line. What are you hearing from your sources with regard to President Trump's role in getting both parties to sign off on at least the first phase of this peace plan?
Well, certainly this is an enormous moment for the world, but also for this administration, a big win for the president, who has been very personally involved in this, Lynn.
Is a major accomplishment for President Trump, something that he's been really trying to work toward. There's been a lot of critics and questioning of whether or not he could pull off sort of negotiating and working to try to get all these sides together. Of course, there were a lot of nations involved, so this is, of course, not just a victory for President Trump, but really a number of Arab nations, Hamas, and of course, Israel. But this is really huge news, and the president, of course, announcing it online.
So what do you make of what the president has said in a social media post, that they've signed off on the first phase of the peace plan?
Do it, Anderson.
What does that mean to you?
Anderson, momentous day. There's not much good news in the world. This is great news. I am trying to hold it together, honestly. Worked on this issue a very long time.
Israel, make no mistake, this is a huge night, potentially the end of the nightmare. For the people of Gaza, this is going to be an enormous relief. For the people of Israel, potentially the end of a 2-year-long nightmare.
And for these families still waiting for the remaining hostages who are still alive to come home, this has been an agonizing wait. And of course, the families who will get the remains of loved ones who died while in captivity.
Wow. I mean, that had to hurt them deeply.
Man.
They did not want to acknowledge that.
I noticed Jake Tapper not a part of that montage.
No. Interesting.
No.
Isn't it? Yeah, it's interesting.
Even Barack Obama stumbled through his post on X, after 2 years of unimaginable loss, and he goes on and on and on. And he, by recognizing the common humanity and basic rights of both peoples, can achieve a lasting peace. There was no mention of Donald Trump. Donald Trump Jr. Quote tweeted that with, "I'll finish it for you. Thank you, Donald Trump."
Great response.
Fantastic. Meanwhile, Here's what the president had to say yesterday.
Nobody's going to be forced to leave. No, it's just the opposite. This is a great plan. This is a great peace plan. This is a plan that was supported by everybody. I mean, as I said, they're dancing in the streets of many, many countries right now. It's amazing. I've never seen anything like it. No, we're not looking to do that at all.
Okay. Democrat John Fetterman said this.
Do you think the president deserves a Nobel Peace Prize?
Well, I mean, if this sticks, I think the whole point of having a Nobel Peace Prize is for ending wars and promoting peace. And I'm going to make a direct appeal to the president. You know, I hope he chooses to provide the tomahawks to the Ukrainians too, and give them the tools that they need to push back against Russia. And if he brings the Ukrainian war to its end, I'll be the Democrat leading the committee for his Nobel Prize Peace for ending both of these terrible wars.
Nicely put.
Yeah, we'll see what happens. Senator.
Nicely put. So the Nobel Prize Peace should go to Donald Trump. Even John Fetterman admits that. However, they just announced the winner of the Nobel Peace Prize, or the Nobel Prize Peace.
Prize Peace, if you will.
And it is
ta-da!
Not President Donald J. Trump.
Who else could it be?
It could be Venezuelan democracy activist Maria Corina Machado.
I'll try that again, sir.
Oh, congratulations.
Congratulations to Venezuelan democracy activist Maria Corina
there you go.
Machado.
Machado.
I mean, it was already picked, right? We couldn't change it.
I don't know. Maybe. I don't know how
What does
or
that
why.
mean?
It was already picked. We couldn't change it.
Okay. Yeah.
They had somebody in mind. You think even
When
before?
did they calculate the votes? Because the Obama one was so early.
Yeah, it was right away.
They haven't calculated in January for October.
You wouldn't think so, but I mean, a lot has happened since then.
Yeah, I mean, they were already giving out. Each day comes a new award for all the different categories.
Right.
So I'm kind of
You're
being
saying
funny.
they couldn't have put in the Hamas.
Correct.
I got you. Yeah.
So Israel
that
Hamas
would be their excuse.
This is what President Trump is responsible for.
Oh boy.
Israel Hamas, peace there. Israel Iran, which could have blown up into World War III easily. Armenia, Azerbaijan, stopping the slaughter there. The Congo and Rwanda. India and Pakistan, which was another humongous, potential, catastrophic war that he stopped before it really got going. And they're both nuclear powers, so that could have been really ugly. Cambodia, Thailand, and then a couple of the regions where they were flaring up, and there was a lot of animosity back and forth with Serbia, Kosovo, they've been at war, and we were pulled into that one.
Right.
And Egypt, Ethiopia.
Right.
Avoided a massive conflict there. So that's not deserving
right.
of an... Do you understand what peace actually is?
I don't know if they do.
So,
Wow.
The reason we were thinking about the Obama and he was just barely in office, the nominations are due January 31st every year.
Oh, okay.
The vote is in late August or early September.
So there was plenty of this.
Still, there's
already
plenty on the
happened.
resume for President Trump.
Yeah, sure was.
And this lady, this Machado, I mean, she's very important. She's in hiding right now. She says that Nicolas Maduro absolutely stole the election in Venezuela. She can prove it. So I guess now we're in the place where we're honoring election deniers in our society.
Yes, we are.
Is that we're good with that now?
Yes, we are.
So anyway, God bless her, and I hope Venezuela figures out a way to get out from under his thumb.
I do too. Is she in hiding in Venezuela, or
that's a good question? I don't know
the country.
I don't know. I hope she didn't try to leave the country on a boat. Anyway, just a thought.
That's a good point. Yeah,
I don't know where she is hiding right now.
I will say I love Babylon Bee stealing my thoughts again. Hitler brings peace to Israel.
Wow, that's pretty good. They do good work.
That's really good.
They really do. That's great.
It says she's in Venezuela, this article.
Wow. If I were her, I think I'd be for leaving the country.
I would be as well.
But again, to Jeffy's point, not by boat.
Yeah,
no doubt.
Right. take a plane. Although they're all delayed now, so that's not going to help you much
Just hopefully you get a little bit of extra gas and drive out of there.
Goodness.
All right, let me tell you about Beam's Dream Powder, because if there's something all of us can believe in, it's hard work. But when your nights are spent tossing and turning, it is really hard to even concentrate on work. That's why I was so excited to find Beam's Dream Powder. Use this. It'll help you get to sleep. It'll help you stay asleep longer and wake up refreshed in the morning, not all groggy. It's a healthy nighttime blend that tastes really good. The salted caramel is my favorite flavor. And it also has science-backed ingredients that have been shown to improve sleep, so you can wake up refreshed and ready to start your day. It's made with a powerful blend of reishi, magnesium, L-theanine, apigenin, and melatonin. And it's designed to help you fall asleep faster, stay asleep longer, and just feel great when you wake up. Plus, right now, because you listen and watch, our Ultimate Patriot discount is available, up to 40% off. So try their best-selling Dream Powder. Get up to 40% off for a limited time. And then, with my discount, Pat, you can get their best-selling Dream Powder for just $39. So go to shopbeam.com/Pat. Promo code Pat at checkout. That's BEAM, shopbeam.com/Pat. Promo code Pat for up to 40% off.
Now, more of Pat Gray Unleashed.
So that's the good news. Peace starting to settle in. It would be so great if he could put an end to the Ukraine-Russia situation. Hasn't been able to do that one, and it's a major one. But if anybody can do it, I think it's Donald Trump. I mean,
we know he's working on it.
Yeah, he's been trying, and he's frustrated with the results so far, and rightly so. But is there a tougher situation to settle than Israel and Hamas? I don't know. I mean, that's been going on for centuries. So that's pretty amazing. And they counted on him to hold Israel back, which they believe he's doing now. Otherwise,
being tough on both sides, right?
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, tough love on both sides, and it worked.
Could Joe Biden have done this? No. And he didn't do it, by the way. That's how we know.
Could Joe Biden walk up a flight of stairs? I mean, we could finish that sentence with so many things.
For sure.
Yeah, and look, if a year from now Trump wins the Nobel Peace Prize, that's got to look good for Republicans 3 weeks before the midterm elections.
Yeah.
Just saying.
I didn't see anything about former President Joe Biden posting anything of congratulations about this. I wonder if he did. He might not know.
He probably doesn't know the password to get into his social media accounts.
He might. Yeah, but Jill does. Jill can have his people.
Wait, did someone bring my pudding?
He hasn't tweeted since October 1st.
Nothing? October 1st?
About Jane Goodall dying.
Oh, wow.
There you go.
Wow.
But is
it the government shutdown? Maybe that's affected him. Maybe he can't because he believes he's part of the government and he's been shut down. But we got day 10 of that happening now, too. Vice President J.D. Vance yesterday during the cabinet meeting talked about Schumer's shutdown.
Yeah. He also, of course, knew one of the most famous Palestinians in the world, Chuck Schumer. And I think without that background of knowledge, it would have been impossible to get us to this. Second thing I would say, just on Chuck Schumer, the president mentioned this, that Chuck Schumer said this has been very good for us this morning about the shutdown. One of the things that we talked about before all the media came in, and that all of us are going to work on for the rest of the day, we've been working on for days, is how to make the shutdown as painless as possible on the American people. So while Chuck Schumer brags about this being good, and I think the president is right, it's not good for him politically as much as he might think that it is. It's causing real consequences for the American people. There's a low-income food program, the WIC program, that my mom actually used when I was a baby. That program is about to be underfunded and it's about to get cut off. because Chuck Schumer won't open the government. We have troops. The Secretary of War mentioned how well we're doing on recruitment. We're trying to figure out how to pay our troops because Chuck Schumer is shutting down the U.S. government. There are veterans benefits that are going to suffer. There are Americans that are going to suffer because Chuck Schumer refuses to do his job. So while we're all celebrating this incredible success that we've had on the world stage, the country could be doing so much better if Chuck Schumer did his job and opened the government. Every single Republican, except for Rand Paul, has voted to open the government. A few moderate Democrats, to their credit, have voted with us to open the government. We just need 5 more Democrats to come to their senses and let the people's government serve the American people. I hope that they'll do that.
Was he referencing a public statement by Schumer that this has been very good for us, or was that private?
No, it was in an article, and so we don't have a clip of it. And in fact, there's a further quote. If you're a government employee and you're really beginning to stress about expenses, here's the quote from Chuck Schumer in addition to what the vice president just said. Every day gets better for us, end quote. As this drags on. So is every day getting better for you and your bills that you have to pay? That I wish that were a video clip that could just play on repeat.
Yeah. That deserves to be heard by everybody. Yeah. Wait, this is good for you? This is good for the Democrat Party. That's interesting. But this is a Republican shutdown?
Right.
Are you still going to maintain that claim? Because that doesn't really wash anymore, does it? Hakeem Jeffries signaled that he and Schumer are on the same page with keeping this thing going.
Yesterday, Leader Schumer indicated that the longer this goes on, this is better for the Democrats. Do you believe, as Republicans suggest, that that's a calloused remark, that this is kind of a scorekeeping going on here?
House and Senate Democrats have been completely aligned.
Okay.
Well, there you go.
So I guess.
So he thinks it's a good thing as well. Representative Rosa DeLauro. I'll bet this is going to be fun.
What a hideous human
gosh,
being.
she's hideous. And here she is talking about Speaker Johnson's faith.
Beliefs are rooted in the Bible, that the Bible is his worldview. And I will just say to you, he is a man of faith. I will agree to that. And he says that those beliefs are rooted in the Bible. But the Bible is replete with guidance of attention to act as a community, to focus in on the poor. And the Bible lays out a faith-based policy agenda. It espouses social justice. Exodus commands not to oppress the poor or the stranger whose cry God will hear. Leviticus set aside a share of the harvest for the poor.
Sure.
The Gospel of Matthew on the need for a living wage. The letter of James on the obligation not to show favoritism
She knows
for
her
the
Bible,
rich
doesn't she?
or
She does.
the needy. And so
I
I
can't
do
take
not
it.
understand.
No, she's not
How
done.
long
People
is
of
this?
faith,
She's not done.
Are we almost there?
And I don't understand the speaker.
My eyes are starting to bleed.
It feels like 7 hours.
Fits with that worldview.
Wow, is she
It
hideous.
does not fit with that worldview.
Okay.
And off to the hair dye salon.
She didn't quote the scripture where it said government is supposed to take care of the poor. I didn't hear her quote. Why didn't she do that? Because the Bible is replete
I thought it was
with
in there.
social justice.
It was in
right?
there. It's in there, right?
It's in there. I'm pretty sure
the
somewhere.
New Testament, maybe?
Except for not.
Oh, okay.
It's not in there. Individuals take care of the poor, not the government. That's not the government's job. It's not what they're good at.
But Matthew set aside food for the poor,
right?
I thought, and
Matthew was the head of the Roman government at
that's
the
what I
time.
thought. So
Remember?
yeah.
Oh, except for no. Jeez. Outrageous how they do this when it's convenient for them. That's just evil. When they start throwing the Bible around and using scripture, which they're so radically opposed to.
Right.
Yeah, you can always tell when Democrats are being disingenuous. It's when they're quoting the Bible or quoting the Founding Fathers.
Yeah, because they don't know either one.
Yeah.
They don't know either one. Here's President Trump on who we should blame for the government shutdown.
What's your message to some of these families tonight facing missed paychecks, potential layoffs, and missed benefits due to the shutdown?
Yeah, I blame the Democrats. They ought to call their local Democrat representative, whether it's a senator or a congressman, and it's their fault. I mean, they admit it's their fault.
Yep.
They campaigned on the fact that they'd never shut down the country, but they want to shut it down. And, we have the greatest economy. We're the hottest country in the world right now. I think you'd admit that. The hottest country. We went from a dead country a year ago to the hottest country in the world. So I think they probably don't like that. But we're doing great. I mean, we're doing great. I would say my message is call your local representative, congressman or senator, and tell them to get on the ball. The Democrats have caused this problem.
Next.
It's true. I mean, it's true. So they can scream all they want about it, but and it shows that it's true when they're making statements like this is good for us. This has been great for us. This is going to continue to be good for us, and they're both on the same page. The Senate and the House Democrats all on the same page, just admitted by Hakeem Jeffries. So you tell me, who's responsible for this shutdown? Who's doing it to us? It's obviously Democrats. Meanwhile, do we get another of the funny videos from Democrats looking for Republicans?
So this time,
fun.
Congressman Tim McBride teamed up with Congressman Ted Lieu for the Little
I can't
Adventure.
imagine.
Because there's nothing better than running a bad bit into the ground.
Right? Yeah, here it is.
That's awesome.
Steve Scalise, where are you? Wow, it's so empty. I'm at Capitol Visitor Center looking for House Republicans. Any behind this desk?
Good.
Nope. Steve Scalise, where are you? House Republicans, where are you? Sarah.
Hey, Ted, how are you?
I'm good. What are you doing?
I'm filming a Where Are the Republicans video. What are you up to?
Oh, I'm looking for House Republicans, too.
There are far more tourists around the Capitol than House Republicans. Anyone here?
Nope. That's a nice statue of Frederick Douglass. I'm going to go look for House Republicans some more.
Let's keep looking.
I don't see Republicans here either.
I just see dedicated federal employees. We go up this escalator.
Hopefully it won't stop.
Ted, I found 2 Republicans. Oh no, these are just statues of Dwight D. Eisenhower and Ronald Reagan. Have any of you seen any Republicans? Any Republicans here?
Okay.
No?
Yeah, we couldn't find any. Oh, I like that sign. It says release the files. Maybe one reason they have the shutdown is they don't want to swear in Erlia Grahova, who will be the last signature to get the Epstein files released.
Too long way to the well.
Suspicious for a while. Probably a part of it.
This shutdown, it's not going to distract us here from continuing to pursue justice for the survivors.
That's right.
You're damn right.
This is how we enter
Such
the House
a lady.
floor. But it's locked.
You're damn right.
Because Republicans are on vacation.
I've seen a couple of them gather behind this door around the corner. They might be meeting with Stephen Miller in here.
Oh, yes.
Did you catch that? Oh, look at Stephen Miller's door.
I don't see any
Okay, because they're making fun of his appearance again.
I can't
She backtracked on that, too. AOC backed down on that.
Yeah, she did.
We will.
Yeah, because she got all kinds of
we
flack.
because even we were like, oh, you can't. I mean, in her world, you can't do that.
Right. Right.
No way.
Wasn't that hilarious?
That was hilarious.
Oh my gosh, that's so creative. See what they were doing?
What? Tell me.
Is playing hide and seek with Republicans, kind of, because Republicans aren't in there now because the government shut down and they're acting like they're trying desperately to do their job. That's what makes it so funny and ironic.
Okay.
A couple of dudes giving us a tour of the Capitol.
Can you imagine seeing your colleagues do this over the last 2 or 3 days and say, well, that was so great, I'm going to do that too? That shows the really bad judgment these people have.
Kind of.
It was stupid. Yeah. It was pathetic when it was done days ago. And it's even worse now because you should know better by this time. You should know better. It's not being well responded to, is it? I mean, are people saying, hey, that is the funniest thing
remember
I've ever
Comedy
seen.
Central, a leftist outlet.
That's right.
Made fun of it. And McBride still made another one of these videos even after being mocked.
Incredible.
Just
it's fun.
Dumb.
That's fun. Yeah. But, I mean, that's Democrats. They're so out of touch with the American people. It's kind of hard to believe.
Yeah.
But keep up those brilliant, hilarious bits that
hey,
you're
what
doing.
are you doing? I'm looking for Republicans
I am looking for Republicans, too, as well.
Oh, my gosh.
Right now.
We should do it together.
Yeah, and Chuck Schumer, let's get that "every day gets better for us" quote on tape.
Yeah,
okay?
please.
We want to hear that.
Tell it to the press today when you do your daily bitch session.
If it was a quote, hopefully and I'm sure the author is on his side, so we're never going to hear the recording. But they usually record those, right? I mean, the magazine, even the stupid magazine articles or newspaper articles, they do record them.
I mean, how do you get away from the fact that this is your shutdown when you're saying things like that? Right. You're talking about it being good for you, so we know you're not trying to end it. Bizarre.
Yeah.
Bizarre. Really bizarre.
All right.
Really bizarre.
We'll check another bizarre situation with Jeffy. It's bizarre that he's here every day now. We're trying to...
Bizarre is the word?
We're trying to find different locks for the building, but haven't been able to do that yet.
Isn't it Jeffy's around here?
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.
Got some tweets here. It was Bunter Hayden, crack connoisseur, tweets, but was Trump able to do this, the peace situation, only because Greta went to the region? Yeah, she definitely
what's she going to do now? What is she going to do now?
I don't know.
Where does she turn?
She's going to continue to solve...
She had climate change.
Crises all over the world.
She's got the Hamas, Israel. Now what for Greta? I mean, I don't know where she turns.
I don't know.
I hope it works out okay for her. I'm not sure.
She'll probably have to go back to the climate hysteria, wouldn't you think?
Maybe.
She'll have to do that.
Maybe, or maybe she transitions.
Oh, that would get her some attention.
That would.
Got news for you. It looks like it's
already in progress. Kenneth Parker tweets, a warning for leftist media, reading credit for the Trump peace plan from the teleprompter may cause seizures.
Yeah.
I could see that happening, yeah. Swamp Pirate, to be fair, if we all knew where the Nobel Peace Prize winner was hiding, she wouldn't be hiding very well. That would be like Jeffy hiding behind a light pole.
Wait, what?
Wait. No, I don't know what they're trying to say there. That's weird. Huh.
That's curious.
Why would that be?
That is very curious.
What an odd analogy.
Isn't it?
That we totally love.
I mean,
we just can't figure it out, though.
Sense.
I don't know.
Why even read it if it doesn't make any sense?
Because I just didn't pre-read, and it just happened.
Shoot.
I apologize
Snuck
for
up
that.
on you, did it?
Obviously, it's not fat shaming because everybody knows we don't abide that here.
We do. Everyone does know that.
I'm not sure what the point was.
Yeah.
But speaking of Jeffy, here he is with the Fat Five.
Coming to a state or a TV near you soon, California TV watchers will no longer be startled awake by blaring, cheery voiceovers as they doze off during their television watching. Governor Gavin Newsom signed a law this week that's going to require streaming advertising to have the same audio level as shows they interrupt. So I'm glad he's working on some serious
That's
issues.
Important, yeah.
Starting in July of next year. The volume level of ads on streaming services like Netflix, Hulu, HBO Max must match that of the content, meaning no more.
How do you police that? Come on.
You break them down. You break the doors down, man. You come in.
Come on. And if they violate that, what are you going to do about it as a government entity?
Because I don't know. I don't know the answer to that because in 2010, that FCC received over 130,000 complaints.
Wow, about the volume?
About loud commercials, yeah. And they have the U.S. federal law that covers ads on traditional TV that's not supposed to do that, but not on streaming. And I honestly don't know who the commercial volume audio police are. Yeah,
I don't know what agency handles that, what you're going to do about it if it happens. Interesting.
It all got started because State Senator Tom Umberg, you know him, you love him, inspired by was frustrated with streaming ads because it woke up his newborn daughter, Samantha. So he got so pissed, we're going to pass a law.
And they did.
And they did. And they did. So look for that. Look for that. Music news today. The Bad Bunny Super Bowl halftime entertainment still causing an uproar. In my head originally, I thought, well, why didn't the NFL just choose someone like Zach Bryan? I mean, he just set the record for the largest ticketed concert. Then it was announced that he made an anti-ICE song. And so, I mean, even other country music stars, John Rich, for instance, was one of many who said, Nashville is full of guys like this. And others said, this is Brian's Bud Light moment. Now, he claims it's not. He posted on his Instagram that the song Bad News he wrote months ago, and that it's about how much I love the country and everyone in it more than anything. Okay. When we hear the rest of the song, he said we'll understand the full context that hits on both sides of the aisle. Okay. And he said everyone using this now as a weapon is only proving how divided we all are. Yeah.
Blah,
okay.
blah, blah,
right.
blah, blah.
All right.
It's your fault.
I don't know. You be the judge, though. Didn't wake up dead or in jail. Some out-of-town boys been giving us hell. I got some bad news. I woke up missing you. Okay? So far, it's pretty innocuous.
Okay.
I woke up missing you. My friends are all degenerates, but they're all I've got. The generational story of dropping the plot. I heard the cops came. Cocky MFers, ain't they? And ICE, here's the, I guess, relevant line. And ICE is going to come bust down your door, try to build a house. No one builds no more. But I got a telephone. Kids are all scared and all alone. The bar stopped bumping. The rocks stopped rolling. The middle finger's rising and it won't stop showing. Got some bad news. Blah, blah, blah. Okay, so, I mean, I don't know.
I guess. I don't know.
I guess. It doesn't sound like a Love for America song.
It does not.
Does it?
And now DHS is using one of his songs for a recruitment video. So kind of funny. Christy Nome is doing that. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Good luck fighting back to Zach because the narrative is already out there.
So he's the one with the largest ticketed concert.
Just played the show in Ann Arbor. Zach Bryan. Yeah.
And how many was it?
112, 113,000, something like that.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow. I don't think I've ever heard a Zach Bryan song.
Oh yeah, I mean, he's been touring. And
it's country,
doing songs.
right?
Yeah.
Not into country music, but
and then we have, and then, because of Bad Bunny, we have the Charlie Kirk Turning Point USA saying that they're planning to host an alternative musical performance.
I like that though.
Called the All American Halftime Show. They posted this on X. It's true. We're thrilled to announce the All American Halftime Show. Performers and event details coming soon.
What I didn't know was, I didn't know who Bad Bunny is, but I thought, okay, I'm just not the demo. Apparently, a lot of Americans have never even heard of this person, and he's hosting the Super Bowl.
Yeah, I mean, but he's
he's a
Puerto
Spanish
Rican.
language
Yeah, he's Puerto
performer,
Rican,
right?
Yeah, he's Puerto Rican, but he's all against ICE for sure.
Yeah,
hasn't done concerts here stateside in a while because he doesn't want ICE showing up at his concerts.
Wow.
Most of his songs are in Spanish, and he's like tough. Get over it. Like that's on you.
Yeah.
And
weird choice for the Super Bowl.
Yeah, weird choice.
Seems to me
But,
weird.
NFL's trying to go global. I mean, I get it. A little bit, I think. But then the Speaker of the House was asked about Bad Bunny, and he had this to say.
Okay.
Any reaction to Bad Bunny being chosen as the Super Bowl halftime performance?
I didn't even know who Bad Bunny was,
Thank you.
But it sounds like a terrible decision, in my view, from what I'm hearing.
How come?
What's that?
How come?
Well, it sounds like he's not someone who appeals to a broader audience, and I think, there's so many eyes on the Super Bowl, a lot of young, impressionable children, and I think, in my view, you would have Lee Greenwood or role models doing that, not somebody like this.
All right.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Now, this is going to come as a surprise to you, Pat. But Lee Greenwood has confirmed that he would love to do the Super Bowl.
Oh, he would love to?
He would love to do the Super Bowl.
Okay.
So.
I bet he would. I wonder what song he'd perform.
I don't
if he
know.
Ever had that chance.
I don't know. He'd probably only have an opportunity to do one during the Super Bowl halftime performance.
Yeah, because it's so
would
long.
Be it. Yeah, that would be it. So.
And they could join the performance already in process.
Yeah, I was going to say.
He wouldn't even have to show up.
West Virginia.
Yeah.
So.
He knows that there's a time limit on halftime, right? We got a game to finish.
Good news for Rush fans, the Canadian rock band Rush, that is. They have announced a 2026 summer reunion tour.
Yeah.
And they had been in concert since 2015. That's the year. I mean, Neil Peart said in 2015 he was retired.
Yeah.
And
now he's gone.
Geddy Lee and then we lost him. But that's been over 10 years since they had performed together, and they were saying that at the time they talked about how We all know Neil was irreplaceable. Well, he's irreplaceable, but we're still going to do a show without him. Okay,
yeah, well, he's irreplaceable, but we're replacing him.
That's right. He most certainly is. So they've got shows scheduled. I think like 6 or 7 shows. If you look at the schedule, they're doing 2 nights in L.A., Mexico, a couple nights here in Fort Worth. Chicago, New York, Toronto, and then they're doing one in Cleveland and one in Mexico City. So, there's an opportunity for you to go and see.
The drummer is supposed to be really good. She's pretty well accomplished, I guess, in the music world. So,
I mean,
I've seen some pretty good reviews about them using her.
They're not going to use anyone that's terrible.
Right.
I believe that.
Yeah.
I do believe that.
Yeah.
And so it might be worth seeing them, because they're getting there.
Yeah, they're getting up there.
They are getting up there, but they looked around and saw everyone else their age making a bunch of money doing shows. They're like,
I mean, if McCartney can do it,
that's not a bad idea.
At 83, they can certainly do it.
We could do that.
Yeah,
we could make a little money doing that. No
How's
problem.
How's voice doing these days?
Yeah, I don't know.
I don't either.
Yeah, I don't know. And then we have Dolly Parton news, more music news. Dolly Parton, you know her, you love her. We announced a couple weeks ago how she was postponing her Vegas concerts scheduled in December, revealing that she was dealing with some health issues and needed a few procedures because she wasn't able to produce and wanted to put on a good show. And they rescheduled the Dolly Live in Las Vegas shows for next September. Well, now her sister, a couple nights ago, posted on Facebook, I was up all night praying for my sister Dolly. Many of you know she hasn't been feeling her best lately. I truly believe in the power of prayer, and I've been led to ask all the world that loves her to be prayer warriors and pray with me. And then she said she's strong, she's loved, and with all the prayers being lifted for her, I know in my heart she's going to be just fine. Godspeed, my sissy Dolly. We all love you. So the world.
So everybody thought she was dying.
The world. There's an avalanche of what is happening with Dolly Parton. What is she? She's on her deathbed. She's dead, and I'm sure Dolly reached out and said, "Frida, what are you doing?" And so then she posted. I didn't mean to scare anyone or make it sound so serious when asking for prayers. She's been a little under the weather, and I simply asked for prayers because I believe so strongly in the power of prayer. It wasn't enough. The place was still going crazy. It was not enough. It was just the little sister asking for prayers, but that definitely was not enough. And finally, I think the manager posted something about her having hemorrhoids, and Dolly was like,
"What? That's what it is?" Hemorrhoidal surgery?
Gallstones or hemorrhoids. Yeah, it was something.
Okay.
Something like that. I don't remember exactly what it was. But all of that was not enough. And then Dolly's like, you people are making me sick. I'm going to have to post a video. And she posted this.
Hey, Natalie, bring your camera over here. I want to say something. Well, today's October the 8th, and obviously I'm here doing some commercials for the Grand Ole Opry, which is why I'm dressed kind of like a country western girl. But before I got started, I wanted to say, I know lately everybody thinks that I am sicker than I am. Do I look sick to you? I'm working hard here. Anyway, I wanted to put everybody's mind at ease, those of you that seem to be real concerned, which I appreciate.
Thank you.
And I appreciate your prayers because I'm a person of faith. I can always use the prayers for anything and everything. But I want you to know that I'm okay. I've got some problems, as I mentioned, back when my husband Carl was very sick. That was for a long time. And then when he passed, I didn't take care of myself. So I let a lot of things go that I should have been taken care of. So anyway, when I got around to it, the doctor said, we need to take care of this. We need to take care of that. Nothing major, but I did have to cancel some things so I could be closer to home, closer to Vanderbilt, you know, where I'm kind of having a few treatments here and there. But I wanted you to know that I'm not dying.
I'm not
Did you
dead,
see that,
okay?
That AI picture of Reba and me? Ooh, Lordy. I mean, they had Reba at my deathbed, and we both looked like we need to be buried. But then I thought, oh, my Lord. But if I was really dying, I don't think Reba would be the one at my deathbed. She might come visit me earlier, but anyway. There's just a lot of rumors
and
flying around.
and she thanks everyone and thanks them for their prayers. And,
She's just a
and
really likable person.
She sure is.
You know,
she
and
sure
she
is.
doesn't look 80 years old.
No, she
I'll
does
say
not.
that.
Well, she's not.
Say what you
She's
will.
not 80 yet.
Well, she's 79. Going to be 80
Yes.
soon.
I love it when she can't finish a sentence and just starts laughing.
Yeah.
That's her trademark as much as
That's
any.
good stuff.
I mean, that's,
almost as much as anything.
I mean, come on now, that's Dolly Parton. You know that.
Treatments, though, I didn't like that word.
Yeah, that sounds
Treatments.
interesting.
Yeah. If you're not a subscriber to Blaze TV, now's a good time to become one. Go to blazetv.com/Pat. Save $20 off an annual subscription. Subscribe today. blazetv.com/Pat.
And if you're looking for a home or you're trying to sell your home and looking for a home because you're relocating, it's a really stressful process. You need somebody by your side who can help you make really good decisions so you get the most money for your home or the most home for your money. Get both of these things with a real estate agent from Real Estate Agents I Trust. These are great people who have been really carefully vetted by Glenn's team, and they know how important a move is to you. They know, I mean, what a huge investment. Depending on where you live, it could be the most expensive thing you ever do in your life, and so you want it to go well, right? You want good advice that takes the pressure off of you and enables you to sell quickly or get into a home in a great neighborhood with a great school district and all of those things that we all look for. These agents understand that, and they know how important it is to you. So when buying a home matters, and it always does, having the right agent changes everything. Go to realestateagentsitrust.com. It's a free service we provide to you. realestateagentsitrust.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed now continues.
That it does, and we continue on with the Chewing the Fat Five. I mentioned this in passing yesterday, but you may need to put a little bit more in the cookie jar for savings because Disney is raising their ticket prices
again
at the two major U.S. theme parks, citing higher labor costs and park expansions. The Disneyland visitors face a few hikes, with the top tier one-day ticket climbing to $224. That's only up 126% over the past decade. For the week of Thanksgiving, the cost of entry to Disneyland is going to rise from $199 to $224. Prices will rise by the same amount for the holiday period between December 20th and January 3rd. Disney Inspire and Believe Magic Key Passes, it's their highest tier pass, is going to increase from by $150 and $100 respectively. So the Inspire Key now costs $1,899, and the Believe Key costs $1,474.
What does that do for you?
So
does that get you to the front of the line and all that?
Moves you right into the line with the same people.
It can't, right? That's got to come with some benefit.
I mean, you're not getting do you get a drink? Maybe they throw a soda your way or something?
Okay.
I don't know.
That makes it
Maybe you
worth
get a Mickey Mouse corn dog? I don't know.
Okay.
If I spend $1,400
right
on a key pass for the one each for the
one
whole family.
Person?
Yeah, holy cow.
Wow.
I know. Oh, and we're almost done. Have fun this weekend watching the NBA game in China because they're over there playing in China this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
So,
but they're worried about human rights.
They are worried about human rights.
Yeah,
they are worried.
so.
The Phoenix Suns arrived in Macau, and they made sure they get their picture taken there in the downtown Macau.
Good.
So
In
have
China.
fun, NBA. In China.
In
China.
Okay. All right. We got much more coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Pat Gray is here on the Blaze Radio Network.
Good morning, American. It's Friday.
And welcome to it. Health and Human Services Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. claimed yesterday there may be a link, this is just weird, to circumcision and autism. I didn't see that one coming. Tell you that right now.
Yeah, well, they're saying that basically that's because the kids are given
They're
Tylenol.
given
right?
Tylenol.
Yeah.
Okay. So is that the only cause of it? It's not just the snip. it's the Tylenol part of it.
I think that's what the deeper level to that was saying. Yeah.
I love how it's being presented, though. It's like if you get circumcised, you could get autism, according to RFK Jr. But that's apparently not what he's saying.
I don't think so. I did not read the entire study, so I apologize. I didn't read everything that he said.
Wow.
I just know that.
Wow.
I barely do.
Otherwise, you would have read the whole study.
What a strange headline from the USA Today site. Health Secretary Kennedy, Trump, link circumcision to autism.
Yep, that's how it's being
Tylenol.
Through Tylenol.
They say through
At
Tylenol.
the very end.
Okay. Jeez.
Then you could just say, you could link to any procedure where you take Tylenol after. Okay,
Right.
I got it.
Because they're saying that with the shots too, right? Is that you get the vaccines and then you have a reaction, so they tell you to take Tylenol. That enhances the opportunity to.
They'd never say that, though.
That.
They would never say that.
That's what they were.
Were they saying
I think that's what they were alluding to. Yeah.
Who's they?
What
story was it? In what publication?
I think Keith's boy. That's what he was saying.
Okay. All right. Interesting. Is there a number people can call about this?
It's right there. It's right there.
Oh, wow. I'm so sorry. So sorry. New York Attorney General Leticia James. This is kind of fun. Because no one's above the law.
That's what I heard.
If I'm not mistaken, I think I've heard that somewhere.
Yeah, someone has said it before.
Is above the law. Not even a state attorney general. She's been indicted for mortgage fraud. Here she was, though, a couple of years ago with a message. This is a message to herself in retrospect.
Future self.
Mm-hmm.
My message is simple. No matter how powerful you are, no matter how much money you think you may have, no one is above the law.
Oh!
And it is my responsibility and my duty and my job to enforce it.
Turn yourself in.
The law is both powerful and fragile.
Yeah.
And today in court, we will prove our case.
Will you?
Thank you all for being here.
No, thank you.
And again, justice will prevail. Thank you.
Okay. Just play that back to her when she whines and moans about this. I'm sorry, Leticia, no one's above the law, okay? No one. And that doesn't matter how much money you make or what position you have in society. No one is above the law.
Just a reminder.
Love it. You gotta love it. Scott Jennings talked about Leticia and the indictment.
Do two wrongs make a right, Scott?
Well, the implication that I don't support the Constitution that you made notwithstanding.
I did not say that.
Excuse me of being an
He's
original.
just famous for being a constitutional originalist.
Here's what I think. If Democrats like Slotkin are going to come out today and whine about selective prosecutions over Tish James, her entire career is built on the selective prosecution of one man.
Yep.
Now, I also believe what Elliot said. There's a process here. Everybody gets their day in court. Obviously, a grand jury saw enough evidence to bring charges. We don't know what they are, but a grand jury looked at this and says, okay, there's something here. She gets to go to court just like Comey, just like anyone else. But to me, it's just not going to fly to boo-hoo over selective prosecutions on this particular person.
Thank you.
Who promised in her campaigns, who went after him on things, as Jonah said, that had no business ever happening, if not but for the man's last name being Trump. So I'm not going to.
How is that not a two wrongs make a right argument?
I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm saying she gets her day in court. I'm saying a grand jury saw enough evidence to bring charges, and I'm saying she gets to go to court and tell her side of the story, and then we'll see what happens. But I'm just arguing the political debating issue here. Democrats are going to say, this is the first time we've ever had somebody go down the road of selective prosecutions on her. Give me a break.
No, I agree with that.
So are they admitting there on the panel that the prosecution of Donald Trump was wrong?
Yeah. But
that's what I'm getting.
But even if it was, two wrongs don't make a right. No, you can't do it. I mean, you knew this was going to happen to the other side when they're doing it to you. Okay, then you're going to obviously... You're going to return the favor.
Absolutely. And
I don't think that's what this is anyway. She's guilty, and nobody's above the law. So, well, we'll see if she's guilty once she has her day in court.
Because Trump had to say something, right? Trump had to say that he told directed Pam to go look for something. So, I mean...
Wow, I'm looking at it.
It's okay. I'm okay with it. You know, the argument about we hear from some, middle of the road Republicans, the GOP, that we can't do that because then it comes back on us if we lose the seats, right? It becomes Democrat. Well, that's already happened. It's already happened. We're not first attacking. We're attacking back.
Yeah.
So I mean, it's too late to be nice.
I'm reading this article from 2 years ago from Jonah Goldberg. I mean, he was on board with prosecuting Donald Trump.
Of course he was.
So why don't you sit this one out when it comes around the table to you on the Leticia James topic, Jonah?
Jonah Goldberg was on board with it.
Yeah.
Interesting. Wow. Then we come to Katie Porter, who's just a joy.
Oh, yeah. More videos keep getting
a joy
discovered.
Yes, this is just killing her her gubernatorial
Let's
race.
hope so, because she's terrible.
Yes.
Wow.
So, yeah, I don't know. She was getting ready to do an interview or something, and she was on Cuomo's set, and I guess the stage lights, just kind of she didn't like the glare.
Okay.
So she gets mad.
Oh, yes. This is why I didn't want to do. I need the lights off, the bright lights.
I don't want to do it
I'm
here.
so sorry, but I am about to get on. Bernard, I need you to turn these off. These that are killing me. Hang on 1 second, everybody.
Okay, we're hanging, Katie.
I'm trying to be nice, but I'm
yes,
about
we
ready
should
to rip
have.
somebody.
Yes. Okay, everybody. I'm not that dark. It's too
Oh, she's so pissed right here.
Yep. Yeah. Okay. We did
Just
what
a
you
minute.
asked us to do.
Yep.
Puddin'. What
So she
do you
turns
want here?
turns her camera off.
Oh man, so
they're getting ready to.
Okay.
They're fixing the lights because you can't have a glare on while they're fixing the lights. I got to turn my camera off.
Can we turn these lights off? These lights are in my eyes
Okay,
every
everybody,
day.
I'm sorry about that. I am in a TV studio getting ready to go on Cuomo, and so I had all those studio lights on me, and I couldn't see myself or see you guys.
Wow. And of course, the staffer wearing the mask in the background.
Yeah.
I guarantee you she wouldn't let anyone near her that wasn't wearing a mask. That's probably why we keep seeing them pop up, regardless of the timeline.
No, that's very possible.
Wow.
Good job, Joe.
And then after everything goes dark, and she probably yelled and screamed at everybody around to make this
She
right
was
for her.
so angry there.
Then she comes back and she's all, she's all
Because before it went dark, she was like, "No, not that."
She's ready to tear into somebody. Please, California, wake up to this person. Wow. I mean, it's not bad enough that we've got an Islamianist in New York City just about to win that race. Now we got this governor potentially.
So is Gavin Newsom, is he termed out? Does California have term limits?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think that's a deal.
But just, I mean, when we're talking
you
about
wanna
these
go back to
Democrat
him?
races happening, and you just think, man, just when you think it can't get worse, it actually could get worse.
Yeah.
And in fact, the latest poll numbers are out, speaking of liberals running and holding offices. I don't know if you can see this.
Cuomo picked up some steam when what's his face dropped out.
Yeah, so
Eric Adams.
back in September, Mamdani led 45-23 over Cuomo, but now that Adams has dropped out, it's 46-33. So we've gone from a 22% gap, the Quinnipiac poll, to a 13% gap.
So it seems like he got all 9% that Eric Adams had, right? That's about the difference right there.
There you go.
Wow.
But the thing that's concerning...
Still way behind, though.
What's most concerning about this poll, yes, a gap was closed because Adams dropped out, but Mamdani's support ticked up 1% from 45 to 46.
Right.
With the stuff he's saying, why
How's it
isn't this
possible?
going down for him?
I don't know.
Anyway.
So confusing, isn't it? I mean, I can't get my head around Jews in New York City voting for this guy. Can't understand it for the life of me. Except that they're very, very liberal, and they can't bring themselves to vote for anybody who's not, I guess.
Yeah, and I guess it has to be. Plus, it's Cuomo, right? I mean, it's terrible.
Yeah,
but
Cuomo is terrible.
But that's my point, is that California and New York are so far left. Look at the conversations of candidates that we're having.
I know.
I cannot believe it keeps going further and further.
I noticed you just omit Curtis Sliwa like he doesn't exist.
He's got 15%,
for New York, okay?
actually.
15.
Sorry, let me.
So if he got every single voter, if Sliwa dropped out, he would then presumably Cuomo would win.
But do you think Sliwa voters are going to
48
Cuomo
to 46? No, not necessarily. No.
Yeah.
So
I
I don't
disappear.
know.
They might just disappear.
Yeah.
No,
might just not vote.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, we're warning you. We're trying to help
kidding.
here. We're helpers, and we're trying to help New York, and we're trying to help California.
And the sad news is it's Cuomo.
Yeah.
I mean,
know.
Holy cow.
I know. But lesser of two evils. That's the only chance you have is the lesser of two evils here. They're both terrible, but one's terribler than the other. One's terrible list, I think, and then you have just normal terrible with the other guy.
So we're settling for terrible.
Yeah.
That's seriously what it is.
Is what it is. And dude, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. Here was Rush Limbaugh. Speaking of warnings, he was warning us about James Comey some time ago.
How many of you have thought, I mean, if you've thought about it, how many of you have heard or thought that James Comey was a lifelong Republican? I have. I've always thought that James Comey was a lifelong Republican. I've been told that James Comey is a lifelong Republican. Turns out not to be true.
Oh.
Are you aware that James Comey used to be a communist?
What?
What? No. What?
In a 2003 interview with New York Magazine, James Comey said before voting for Jimmy Carter 1980, he'd been a communist.
What?
Wow.
He admitted, I'd moved from communist to whatever I am now. Now, we know that John Brennan, Obama's CIA director, was a communist, or at least had voted for the Communist Party. But I had never heard this about Comey. Now we find out that under Obama, the CIA director and the FBI director both had histories of not just flirtation, but serious immersion into communism. And like the KGB always said, no one ever leaves the KGB. Nobody ever leaves this way of thinking.
Oof. Wow. Were you aware of that?
I was not.
I didn't know about that with Comey or Brennan. Interesting.
But yeah, I had
remember, at least.
I never heard that about Comey.
Wow. That's stunning.
And now I miss Rush again.
Yeah, no kidding.
Maybe that was just AI.
Boy, it's getting to where you could pull something like that off for sure.
Sure could. Yeah. That's AI is totally believable now. Yeah, it's really hard to tell the difference. I don't know how you do. And it's going to get impossible to tell the difference eventually. All right. Let me tell you about Kexi cookies. Don't miss out on our October cookie of the month. It's the mummy cookie. It looks like a mummy. It's got the little, white stripes across its face and then the eyes there that are actually chocolate. But it's a rich chocolate cookie stuffed with Nutella and packed with white chocolate chips. Then it's wrapped in that frosting, in the frosting bandages on the front and given chocolate chip eyes. It's spooky and it's delicious. And it's only available this month, so get it while you can. We got this review from Connie, who says, I love these cookies. I have not had a bad one yet. Every one is delicious. Fresh ingredients, great recipes. You just can't go wrong with these. I mean, she's only saying it because it's true. So if you'd like to find that out for yourself, you don't have to trust me. Just find out for yourself. Go to Kexi.com, Kexi, Kexi.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed. Sarcasm with 0 calories. Returns next.
Welcome. We'd like to welcome into the studio my friend Glenn Beck, who was had a very successful event in North Dakota last night.
Yeah, it was unbelievable.
In Grand Rapids.
Such great.
Sold out, right?
Yeah, sold out. 2,500 students, really good. I mean, I said to the guys at TPUSA, because they said before I went on, you're going to love this so much that Megan said, I don't ever want to do it again after, beforehand. And afterwards, she's like, you call me anytime. Oh. And so, I mean, it was such a great crowd. And
you were concerned about that as well.
Yeah, I was too. And I walked off stage and I said to them, you're exactly right. I mean, it's an unbelievable thing. And if you ever need help, call Megan.
Will you answer? Will you answer?
Call Megan.
Call Megan.
Megan.
You were very, very generous with Megan's time then.
Yeah, very generous with Megan's time. No, actually, it was unbelievable, and I would do it every day of the week. I have a caveat. Everything was great until we started taking questions.
Right. So you did like a 90-minute speech, and then you took questions.
That's part of the event, right?
Yeah,
the questions are part of the deal.
Yeah. And I conveniently left 4 minutes for them. But I took about probably 20 minutes of questions. And it was absolutely hair-raising.
Why?
Because it was not the left. It was the woke right.
Wow.
And first question was about my faith, and he was very respectful, and it was really great. The next one, I think he was trying to be respectful, but the question was, what about how come the Jews get away with AIPAC not having to register as foreign, blah, blah, blah. And I said, look, I'm not asking, we should never have special treatment of any country or anything, period. If you have a problem with that, I said, but don't talk to me about the Jews coming in and doing foreign lobbying. Do you not think we do that all over the world?
Right.
That is in the best interest of every nation. Don't be pissed at the nation for lobbying. If they're doing something illegal or they're getting special treatment, that's different. That has to stop. Everybody has equal treatment. However, be mad at the politicians who would take that foreign whatever and do things that are not in our nation's interest if you find that. Okay, that's the politicians' fault.
I mean, that's kind of what the "you said" thing was all about, right? I mean, we were giving money and doing things all over the world, to try to enhance our stuff.
The USAID. Yeah. That's all that was. Yeah. Okay, so fine. And I thought, okay, well, reasonable question. He wasn't happy with the answer. And then as I'm finishing up with him, somebody up in the balcony screamed. Are you Israel first or American first? Yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
And I had to take a deep breath because that really pissed me off. And I said, I am America first and only. And then, the next thing was about how Christians, I don't remember, need to wake up or something. It just evolved to the point to where the audience couldn't hear it. Some of the audience could hear it, but the whole audience couldn't hear it because it was coming from the guy behind the guy who had the microphone. And I said, look, you don't have to love Israel. You don't have to love Israel. I'm not asking you to love Israel, to agree with Israel.
Right.
Their war is their war. I don't want to give them armaments. I don't want our soldiers fighting anything. They have a right to defend themselves the way they as a country. But you have a right to disagree with it. And I agree. We should not get engaged in foreign wars like this. However, you should recognize evil. There's a difference between saying Israel is wrong and Hamas is right.
Yeah.
And I said, do you believe... That has not been
the case by these people, I'll tell you that.
When I said they were evil, there was a groan. Hamas, there was a groan. And then I said, do you not see the difference in evil here? Is it okay to kill babies, set them on fire, rape women, kill families?
Right.
And the guy behind the guy with the microphone said, "Where's your proof?"
All right.
Where's your proof?
Their own home movies.
Your proof.
Oh.
Good gosh. The proof comes from they themselves. Yes. They filmed the atrocities they were committing.
Pat, that's when I walked off stage. I took, because for the first time ever, I took with me, and I never got to it. I was going to tell the history of World War II and eugenics and everything else. I just didn't get to it. But in a box on the table, I had the Auschwitz prisoner's uniform. And where's your proof? And it was just all this anti-Jew stuff. And I just took it out of the box and hung it there on the table and walked out. I mean, I could not believe it. Now, I want to make it clear. Wow. That's not the majority. That was not TPUSA. But it is a growing movement,
a segment
on the right.
Anti-Semites.
Yes. It is woke right that have gone so anti-Jewish. You could be anti-Israel all you want. Yeah. This is anti-Jew. How come I was lectured by this kid about how come we can't talk about the Jews? And I'm like, we're sitting here in a stadium of 25. Nobody's going to arrest you. What are you talking about? Well, you won't talk about the real problem. I said, I introduced America to George Soros. Right. Then that guy blamed the immigration problem on our country on Jews because of the foreign wars. And I'm like, that is not what's happening. That's not a foreign war is causing this. This is a calculated plan by people who want to destroy the United States. The people, you can say, well, it's a Jewish conspiracy. No, it's a George Soros conspiracy. Jews are involved, but so are Muslims, so are, Christians, so are atheists. That's not a Jewish plot. The Jewish people would have the least amount of reason to collapse the West, for the love of Pete. It was terrifying. It was terrifying.
Wow.
I mean, I honestly.
Wow. Is that coming from their college education? Is this like left-wing professors who are
I think
indoctrinating
this is
them?
internet.
What is it?
This is internet.
Internet stuff.
Wow. This is internet. Then
Just
there are
social media poisoning their minds.
And people on the
media,
and people on the right, and people on the right from our own side poisoning minds.
Do you ever think we'd get to this place? We used to ask ourselves, how is America ever going to turn against Israel because of revelation in the Bible? And here we are, where so many Americans are falling into that.
Yeah. You're going to see, that to me was another page turned. America has changed.
Wow.
Frightening.
That is chilling.
Frightening.
All right. Thanks, Glenn. We'll listen for you coming up on your show as well. Meantime, we've got much more coming up.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
Welcome. 888-933-93. Pat Unleashed on Twitter. A little chilling what Glenn had to say about some of the crowd. He says the vast majority of the students there at North Dakota last night were loving what he said.
Yes, and I wish I would have said something
we're positive
in here. I would think that was such a small percentage of people. I don't know the whole reaction of the crowd.
But they're very vocal, that small percentage.
Yes. But we've seen that from the vocal minority forever now.
Yeah. And the thing is, they might not have the numbers, but the intensity is what's disturbing.
That's true.
The intensity of their hatred for Jews in Israel is,
or whatever it is,
it's concerning.
Or whatever they're babbling and yapping in your face about. The intensity is definitely there. Like you're like,
yes. So you're like,
hold
whoa.
on.
Why don't you calm down a little bit?
It's just a can of corn. Go ahead, you can have it. It's okay.
Calm down. So
and that always works.
Yeah,
when you tell somebody that's intense like that, calm down.
When my wife tells me to calm down, I love it.
You like that?
Oh my gosh,
that?
it's one of my favorite things, probably.
Chill out, settle down,
Love that.
relax.
Why are you even out of the kitchen?
Those are good ones, right?
Why are you out of the
those are good
kitchen?
ones.
Go back in there.
Oh,
What are you doing?
She knows that presses a button.
Okay.
That's for sure. All right. Speaking of pressing buttons, we've got this clip from Matt Gaetz. Matt was a representative. Obviously, he's not doing that anymore. I don't know. What is Matt doing?
He's doing a podcast.
Doing a podcast.
The podcast.
Yep.
So is this his podcast or is he on somebody else's?
No, he's a guest. I forget. Was he with Tim Pool? I can't remember
Yes,
whose
this
show
was
this
Tim
is.
Cast.
Is it?
Yeah,
Okay.
this was Tim Cast.
Okay, so he's on with Tim Pool, and they're talking about Israel. I wonder if some, of the hatred is coming from this direction. But here's what Matt Gaetz had to say about AIPAC and
The lobbying.
the
arm
lobbying
of
that goes
Israel.
on.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Initially, I resented the fact that there was no appreciation for nuance. Like if you asked any questions about any decision of the Israeli government in any place regarding settlements, regarding Gaza, whatever, you were like, you had deviated from the script. And I just, in any policy area, I had resentment over that. And then I saw the way the AIPAC worked, and that was weird for like a country lawyer like me. I remember my first AIPAC reception, and like your fundraiser tells you you have to go, and your chief of staff tells you have to go, your committee chairman all tell you have to go, and you get there and you wear this name badge, and I remember there's a QR code on it, and what we were supposed to do was go talk to donors, and then if they liked you, they scanned your QR
love
code
that idea.
to make a donation, like on the spot. And so this, can you just imagine how demoralizing that is to like be told that your job for the next several hours to go chat people up, hoping they would scan you like a can of tomato soup on the way out of the meeting.
I mean, it's like literally purchasing.
Right. And so I saw that and I was like, wow, that is so freaking weird. And then, I was in Israel. I went multiple times, and I did not like the fact that I found someone in my room rooting around in my stuff that should not have been there at the King David Hotel when I came back to my room when no one was expecting me to be back in my room. And I just
presumably Israeli.
well, I don't know who it was. I just thought, like, this is weird. All of these things combined are odd, and then the policy outgrowth seems to be an obsession about the Middle East that has not served my generation well.
Yeah, I mean, it's absolutely. I mean, that is absolutely weird to have a Venmo or a QR code if you want to scan and donate money. You'd hate to have that happen.
I'm going to start wearing one. I mean, college football teams should start putting them on their helmet.
Yeah.
And just wear the. Oh man, what a great play! Boop.
They might make more money
doing
that than having salaries. Like they make a great play and then people
just
all
let players,
over the
just let players do their own NIL that way.
That's a good idea.
That's coming soon. That's coming soon.
I'm starting to wear one on this show starting Monday. I'll tell you that. There's going to be a QR code.
Joe makes a good point. If they make a bad play, there's got to be a thing you can
take away,
scan and take your money back.
Take it back. Take it back.
But yeah, that's an interesting little setup there.
So he seems to be talking about the fact that you can't even question the Jewish settlements in Israel, that kind of thing, which it's interesting. I mean, I don't know. I've never had any interaction with AIPAC, so I don't know.
I haven't either. And he's in Israel at the time, right? Because he's staying at the King David. So I mean, I guess it may make a little bit more sense.
I will say on the settlement thing, it's like, do we have settlements in Texas? No, it's American territory.
Right.
Do we have settlements in Montana? No, it's American territory. Do the Jews have settlements in Judea and Samaria? No, it's Israeli territory. So that's my response to settlements, but I realize it is a sensitive issue. They consider it. I don't know how, but somehow they consider it Palestinian territory in the West Bank.
I mean, you can make the argument we have a settlement in Dearborn.
I was just about to say that, Jeff Fisher. Yep, we have them right here.
That's
Metro
right.
Dallas,
which we need to stop those settlements. And America first. Okay.
Yeah.
Before we
Constitution
wind up
first.
Yes, exactly.
Constitution first.
Exactly. All right, got a couple of tweets here. Jimmy Dimple's tweets along the Katie Porter, the nasty woman running for governor in California. Is Katie Porter not Katy
I've
Perry.
called her Katy Perry in my head so many times. Many times.
Is she enough of a joy to be on The View asking for the local coven?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I mean, yes.
She might be too nasty.
I think she's too nasty.
Yeah.
Because when you see The View, they're nasty when you hear them speak and hear their ideas. But when you look at them, they're like, okay. They kind of set you back. They're okay. But when you see Katie,
What? What's happening?
I know what.
What?
What's happening right now? What are we
So wait,
talking
you have a
about?
soft spot for the coven?
I mean, when you look at them, sure.
When you look that makes it worse.
Because you know what they sound like. But if you just pretend like you're not listening to them, or you don't listen to what they're saying,
I still
they're
wouldn't
fine.
be comfortable with them. No.
Not making the
but-
point
Sorry.
I think
Okay.
you want to make.
Sorry.
But okay.
They're okay.
All right.
No.
Yeah, they are, though.
No.
They are.
I mean, what was it that
They are.
Fetterman said?
What did he say?
He said something I know along these lines.
Yeah, so no, the coven.
And,
when you look at them, it's better.
No.
We played that clip of him earlier. Can we agree that it feels like he's regressing? It feels like
Little bit.
like his reset.
It actually does seem that, yeah.
He needs to know.
Seems that way.
A little bit. And you don't see the wife around anymore? I think the reset may have put a hinder in the old John Fetterman giddy up business with the wife.
Well, she thought she was about to be the next senator after about 2 months of him in office.
And the reset just like, I'm going back to Pennsylvania. I'm out of here.
But now it feels like maybe
he's confusing words again and mixing things up. And so I don't know. Maybe it's because he doesn't always have the iPad.
I was just going to
with him.
think he's
Right?
trying to live without the decoder.
getting a little too
Yeah. Okay. We'll see.
getting a little
I
too
don't know.
bold. And needs the training goes back on. Yeah.
Two-Spirit Gerbil tweets. Katie Porter, you're worried about lighting while using a built-in laptop camera and mic?
That's a good point. Yeah.
Yeah. And from Putin on a Ritz, all practitioners who offer circumcisions are in for a massive influx of business as liberal moms prove on TikTok that Orange Man bad by getting their whole family circumcised, including the emasculated person she married.
That actually is going to happen.
Yeah, so I mean, that's
That's
a
gonna
long
happen.
tweet, but a great point.
Yes, it is.
Great
That's going to
point.
happen.
Because that's what they do. That's what they're doing.
That's
They
what
did it
they've
with
been-
Tylenol.
They sure
Yep.
did. I mean, it
mean,
was sickening.
People
Sickening.
got sick or even died.
Yeah.
Because of that stunt, just to prove that, oh, yeah, Trump, if you hate the.
How dare you? We can't take Tylenol. We should be able to take Tylenol anytime we want.
Go ahead. Take a whole bottle of Tylenol at the same time if I want to. And some did.
Yeah.
I'm getting my dog circumcised now just to spite Donald Trump. Cool.
Yep. Unbelievable. All right. Let me tell you about a great event that, will help to calm and soothe your troubled mind and your nerves right now. It's called Share the Arrows. There's a big event happening tonight that we're all getting prepared for in the building here. And then tomorrow is the actual event itself. So if you're a woman listening, or if there's a woman in your life you care about and you're near here or can fly here in time, this is a great event hosted by Allie Beth Stuckey. And it's just designed to help women, encourage them, equip them, and speak truth to them. Full day of teaching, real conversation, and worship, led by Francesca Battistelli, and it should be an incredible experience. So, in a culture that's constantly pulling in the wrong direction, this is a chance to stop and reset and get grounded in biblical truth. Tickets and details are available right now at sharethearrows.com.
Pat Gray Unleashed.
The big election going on in Virginia right now that is a little stunning, actually.
It's concerning, for sure.
So is
Very.
Spanberger really in the lead over Winsome Sears?
Yeah, I know.
Winsome Sears?
Spanberger has led wire to wire, and in fact, here are the last 4 polls, all within the last 10 days.
Mm-hmm.
The most recent one, Spanberger up by 9, 52 to 43, and the previous 3, which again were all in the last week and a half, +4, +10, +5. I don't know what the hell. I mean,
dang it.
the choice couldn't be more clear.
It's the same state where we've got them backing the guy that said he wanted people
Jay
to
Jones.
die, right?
Yeah.
In fact, look at this.
He wanted to put 2 bullets, or he wants 2 bullets placed in the head of.
There's the difference
the
between
Republican.
Sears and Spanberger. Spanberger showing up back during COVID to a session, wrapped in a plastic bag and air filter there, and Winsome Sears carrying a weapon.
Winston is a former military, she's a mom.
Awesome.
She's
great.
awesome.
She's really
I
great.
love her. I can't believe it.
I know.
I can't believe it.
I know. Well, you can say that about any number of races. The one in New York City, the one in, was it Seattle? Yeah, Seattle, Minneapolis. I mean, all over the country this is happening.
Yeah, and she's a current lieutenant governor.
Yes.
Right? So, it's like
she is. Yeah.
I don't know, man.
Meanwhile, here's what Senator Tim Kaine said about Jay Jones for AG, for Attorney General in Virginia.
Senator, can you still support Jay Jones? You do. What do you think he should drop out of this race after those comments? I just answered your question.
So, no.
You have concerns about what you saw?
The comments are completely indefensible. I've known Jay Jones for 25 years, and those comments are very much out of character for him.
Step down.
So if I put the comments, which are clearly beyond the pale, against knowing this guy for 25 years, I'm still a supporter of Jay Jones.
What do you
think? It's indefensible, but I'm going to continue to defend him.
Yep.
All right. Got it.
And I know we have another clip here, but before we go to this, I mean, there was a guy who was reporting a polling result among Democrat voters in Virginia. Mm-hmm. And the question was, should that be disqualifying, wanting a political opponent dead, his wife dead, his kids dead?
Right.
Should that be disqualifying? 93% of Democrats, according to this guy, said, no, that's not disqualifying. 7% said
of course
yes.
not.
Let's remember this for the next time a Republican says something out of character.
Yes. Yeah.
Because this should shield everybody for all time from anything they say. Now all of a sudden, anything goes.
Oh, there's no doubt about that.
Democrats.
I mean, you saw the guy from, and this is in North Carolina, not Virginia, but he's a congressional candidate who talked about, he wanted to kick the crap out of Stephen Miller, and he didn't use the word crap. And he's on his bus talking about how he wants to if he sees him, he just beat the crap out of him.
Okay.
Which we thought we had the video.
Oh, you have a video too? Oh,
okay.
What's your
This
video?
is where you would play that video if we
What
have it.
video is it?
It's right there.
Don't worry about it.
Do you know what number it is?
I've sent it in the last 2 or 3 days, and
Have you?
I finally got to it. So.
Yeah, we got to it.
Well,
but
they
it's-
don't like you down there. But let's play from last night's debate, because this is an opportunity for Spanberger to distance herself from this evil rhetoric.
Okay.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. I didn't hear an answer there on the endorsement issue, so I want to just make sure. Will you continue to endorse Jay Jones to be the next Attorney General of Virginia? And were you aware of these text messages before they released? You have 30 seconds.
In fact, it appears that it was those who released the text messages and held them for years. So the public was unaware who had knowledge of these text messages for many years.
What did you do about
I
it?
learned of these text messages the day that they came out, and I denounced them as soon as I learned of them. And importantly, at this point, as we move forward, the voters now have this information that was withheld for them, presumably for political reasons. But the voters now have the information, and it is up to voters to make an individual choice based on this information.
And early voting has already started,
saying about
right?
the voters, but for you yourself, do you still continue to endorse Jay Jones? 15 seconds, yes or no?
Yes
We're
or no?
all running our individual races. I believe my opponent has said that about her lieutenant governor nominee.
Ms. Earl Sayers,
And it's up to every person to make their own decision. I am running my race to serve Virginia, and that is what I intend to do.
They won't do
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger. We just want to clarify, what you're saying
back
is that
to the well again.
As of now, you still endorse Jay Jones as Attorney General.
I'm saying as of now, it's up to every voter to make their own individual
That's not what I'm asking you. Do you endorse
for the words
him?
that I say, for the acts that I take, for the policies that I have put out?
Thank you.
I am responsible
Wow.
for the policies I put out and the work I will endeavor to do tirelessly
This is
for the
incredible.
people
Really
of
incredible.
Virginia.
Thank you, Ms. Spanberger.
Holy crap, Virginia. Please.
Say it.
And to answer your question, Jeffy, early voting has started in Virginia.
Yeah.
Does anyone want to guess when it started?
Like a month
couple
ago,
of
right?
weeks.
September 19th.
Yeah.
What is...
Yeah, I remember reading an article after
man.
after the J. Jones dropped, saying that I wonder if people can change their votes if they early voted. And I thought, they've started early voting already?
Yeah, September 19th. Okay.
Amazing.
That's how you want to run your election.
Doesn't matter, though. It doesn't matter to him. I mean, listen to Spanberger.
She won't
or
even denounce it.
Cheeseburger, or whatever.
I
her name is.
denounced it when it first came out, but I'm concerned. Wow. What about
She can't
you?
Yeah. What is
You?
We're talking about your endorsement. Do you endorse him?
So just a heads up there. In Virginia,
No, wait,
you have
Ms. Spanberger.
someone
Yeah.
who wants to be the governor who can't even answer that simple question. Do you still support John Jay, yes or no? And in California, you have a gubernatorial candidate who can't even answer questions in a news reporter's interview. She wants to walk out on because she doesn't like follow-up questions.
So to be clear,
Yeah.
you are still endorsing J. Jones. You have 15 seconds.
That right there, more coherent than what we heard from her. So he's got that clip that you were referring to there, the Stephen Miller clip.
Oh, yeah, the guy from North Carolina.
Okay.
Awesome.
I think Stephen Miller needs to be. That guy's a friggin' worm.
What?
I would be willing to go to jail for. I mean, how much would I get for just cracking him a couple times?
Whoa.
You know, I'd be willing to go to jail to kick out of him. I'd be more than happy to find myself in an elevator with him, and I'd whoop his ass from the first floor to the fifth floor.
That's the guy
and
running
be
for
happy
Congress.
to go
This
to jail.
guy is?
In North Carolina.
Oh, my gosh.
I'm so sick and
He'll
damn
probably
tired
win.
of hearing both sides need to tone down
BS.
their rhetoric.
Total BS. It really is BS.
It is BS.
Yeah. These Democrats today would vote for Jeffrey Dahmer if he was still alive and running for office. They wouldn't care. They would not care.
Just to be clear.
Especially if he's running against Trump.
Just to be clear, do you
Yeah.
denounce Jeff? Even after we found out that he had eaten 80 bodies in his apartment.
Do you denounce the murder and the butchering and eating of victims? Honestly, that's probably what you'd get. If he were running for office, that's what you would get.
His father had said that he tried to talk Jeffrey out of this. Do you still support?
All right. Okay. I mean, it's stunning, isn't it?
It is.
It's stunning. And then they turn around and point the finger at conservatives and Republicans. Say, well, you guys. I can't take it. By the way, did you see the Pacific Palisades fire starter? Anti-Trump climate activist.
Yep. Interesting.
Isn't that interesting?
Interesting.
How much should it help the climate that they burned down the city of Pacific Palisades? How much did that help? A lot. I'm pretty sure a lot.
We've turned it around.
Right?
Yeah, we've turned it around.
And murdered 12 people. It's just insane what's going on.
And I was informed yesterday, because remember I said that, does California not have the death penalty? I was told, no, they do in fact have the death penalty, but remember, I was reminded in 2019, right? Gavin Newsom put that on pause.
Yeah,
so technically they don't right now.
So it's still on pause.
Yeah,
okay. All right.
Yeah. I mean, at what point does it become? I mean, that's been 6 years, right? That was 2019.
Yeah. Yep. Hard to believe that 2019 was 6 years ago, but yeah.
It sure is.
Jeez.
You mean I got a maths right?
You did.
Yeah.
You did for a change. Congratulations.
Yes.
Steve Malinak math.
That's a big day, huh?
So 7,000 homes and businesses were lost.
Yep.
12 people were killed.
Yep.
And 24,000 acres across that region. Damages of $150 billion. I mean, What punishment is appropriate for that? Again, I don't
know. All he wanted to do
probably
was
get
watch
6
something
months.
burn. All he wanted to do was watch something
That's
burn.
all he wanted. Yeah.
Guys out there trying to make a living Uber driving in Florida, just leave him alone.
Jeez. I mean, that's the argument, really. Leave him alone. And the fire's out now, so no harm
He
done.
just wanted to watch something burn. That's all.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow. Okay. Whatever.
We do know that Monday is Columbus Day, and we know that Trump said that
It's going to be called
Columbus
Columbus
Day.
Day.
We're
again,
calling it Columbus Day
instead of Indigenous Peoples Day.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
So that's great. Or maybe it'll be side by side. They're going to do both now. I don't think he's taken away Indigenous Peoples Day.
Let's see.
All right.
In other words, we're calling it Columbus Day.
Yes.
Even the press claps.
It was the press that broke out in applause.
No doubt. Thank you.
That was, can you believe that? I've never seen that happen before. The press actually broke out in applause. Good. Columbus Day. We're back. Columbus Day, we're back, Italians. We love the Italians.
Very good. We're back.
That's great.
That's awesome.
Speaking of Indigenous peoples, though. In New Zealand.
Oh, no. We did it again. We did it again in Parliament.
Did it again. The Haka.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, no. Look at... Oh, no.
No, not that.
Not
the
that.
The guarantee was that would not be taking place.
He says the guarantee was this wouldn't be happening. The speaker calls a recess. We're done here. There you go.
The House is suspended.
Okay. Wow.
So...
What are they yapping about?
I don't know what the topic was. I don't know what they were debating.
They just wanted to do the Haka while they were in session, I guess.
Okay.
That's fun. Isn't that fun?
No, it's not.
It's great to see the shape we're in as a planet.
It doesn't seem fun.
Those eyes get big, bro.
Look at that.
Those eyes get big.
Wow.
Holy cow, it's been the worst.
That's a little spooky what she can do with her face
Yes.
when she wants to.
It is.
Look, so we don't have Chuck Schumer and Hakeem Jeffries doing that quite yet.
No, but it's coming. But it's coming.
Would
Or
be
something like
entertaining.
it.
It would be entertaining.
Their friends are singing all the time, busting
they
out
are.
into stupid
They are.
songs.
What is happening?
Oh, man. Have a great weekend. We'll be back here on Monday. Don't forget also overtime if you're a subscriber. That's coming up as well.
This is Pat Gray Unleashed.